Hello then, gang, and welcome back to an episode of Thames FC with me, Dr. Benji FM. And today we bring you our final Europa League Group stage game against Hoffenheim. That's right, not said in a German accent because I don't want to offend anybody. Whereas Geordies, Scottish people, Australians, there's no barrier for me there. And since we've last met, well, nothing's happened. It was 2 defeats in a row. The first time this season we've had back-to-back defeats. And, very disappointing, I think it's fair to say. 10 goals conceded. Not great. So what's the solution, Ben? Just play the libero again. Pop Frank back in there. Everything will be fine. Now, luckily for us, as we look at Group C, you can see 13 points. We've already locked up the first place finish. But can we finish the group unbeaten? That's the question. Hoffenheim seem to be the closest contenders, but they know they have to win. Monaco have to, basically they have to better the result of Monaco to secure their spot in the Europa League last 16. You can see some of the teams that have already gone through. Wolfsburg are up there at the top. Chelsea, they have a 100% record, which is a little bit frightening. Inter Milan doing very well as well. Bordeaux and Bucharest, they're through already. Standard Liège, some teams there that you probably expect to be going through. Benfica look like they've secured their place, as has Stuttgart. But teams there I think we could probably beat. And actually, while we're here, let's take a look at the teams that could join us. And oh dear, Juventus, Atletico Madrid and Manchester City. I mean, that is quite the group of death, but Juventus could be a side that we face in the Europa League. Roma or Bayern Munich are going to be another one. Porto potentially, or Anderlecht, Tottenham, or maybe Barcelona if things go ridiculous. And Red Bull Leipzig, that'll be tough too. AC Milan or Dortmund look like possibilities. So the Europa League is going to get a lot tougher, but that's exciting, right? I want it to be a bit tougher. Test ourselves, although when it was tested recently, 2 defeats, so maybe not. So team-wise for this first game, then Calvo will remain in goal. He's actually developing really well and could be a fantastic goalkeeper in the future. He's already very good. Needs to improve though. Last episode wasn't his best outing. Still no clean sheets for Thames. It's the Fitzpatrick rule of defending at the moment. We don't really do it. And to be fair, before that, it conceded 10 in 5, and now it's 20 in 7. It's a shame for him. Frank Eriksson and Sidney then in the midfield, back 3. Ike plays at right wing, as we're still without Michelino, and we can't play Murphy as he's not registered. Don't talk. Halloran plays with Jimenez in the centre. Van den Bosch back on the left-hand side with Herzog and Ferreira behind Ben-Hur. Let's see if those 3 can combine again to produce the goods. I'm expecting so. Okay, they're playing a 4-3-3, one of the most overpowered tactics in Football Manager. Let's see if it pays off for them. All right, they've got their 3 forward players against our 3 defenders, which actually might benefit us in a strange way. We should have a lot more of the ball in midfield, but actually playing 3-on-3 might be of benefit to us, like a proper, almost traditional 3-on-3. I feel like that might be useful, because they're not really playing in between the lines. It's very matched up, which might be helpful for us. First chance then, and it's a Thames chance, as Herzog and Ben-Hur combine. Ferreira goes close with a header, I think. Our away form this season is actually better than our home form, so that stands in good stead. Well, this first half is thrilling, and we've finally got ourselves a chance at long last. And it's a tackle from Jimenez. It looks for Ben-Hur. He's got to do something good here, and he does. Well, wins the ball and beats his man in the process. Although so much to do from there, and eventually gets tackled, as you probably suspect. And Insigne comes to claim though, and Jimenez and Herzog combine. There's loads of space on this left-hand side, equally on the right. If you want to put this in a wider area, perhaps. No, we go down the middle. Herzog into Jimenez, into Ben-Hur, and just wide of the post again. Back and forth in the middle of the pitch. Neither side getting a hold of this really, but it's Hoffenheim that look like they're going to have the chance. The shot fires into that bottom corner. Well, 5 minutes before half-time, and it's Hoffenheim 1, Thames 0. It's been a bad run for Thames right now. Morale obviously struggling. We might have to do a team meeting after this to make sure we're back on track for Sunderland. But I'll tell you what, this was quite a good strike, you've got to say. Great first touch, and then that was unleashed, I think is the phrase. Remember, Hoffenheim know they have to win this or their European journey is over. We're still playing a relatively strong side though. I kind of wanted to win this. So far, 9 shots to their 5, but they've been the more clinical. We've had a couple of chances, but it's meant nothing. Right, it's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left. We deserve to win this match, so let's go out and do it. I concur. I mean, I say I concur, it's me saying it. I'm going to change Frank to a sweeper rather than a libero. We'll see if that makes any impact. So far, though, these front 3 doing very little. When Ike's your best player, you know you've got a problem. I'm actually going to try and retain possession as well. All right, one of the 2 players behind Ben-Hur have to up their game, or as Obronek's coming on, and we're going to play that 2 up front. And speaking of which, Herzog's got this throw-in, finds Ben-Hur, who's going to come away with it in the end. I've not seen too much from Ferreira in recent episodes, recent games, as he goes close there. I'm trying to tempt fate a little bit here. All right, and now we're gone, and these forward areas, we're producing little to nothing. I'm going to keep Ferreira on. I always tend to. I just think he's the slightly better player. Ben-Hur's going to go across to that side as the complete forward, and Obronek's going to come on this other side. Both as complete forwards, though. Just because Ben-Hur's left-footed, Obronek's right-footed, makes sense. And Dorfer is waiting in the wings as well. There's 20 minutes to go. Do you bring on a German player against the German side? I think maybe so, although a corner to be played in. Ferreira doesn't quite reach where it intends to, but he gets it back. Ball played across, keeper misses it, and that could have been a big chance for Thames. And actually, we've got a chance here again, maybe Ben-Hur on this left-hand side. Loads of options in the centre, as the keeper claims does very well. The delivery arguably should have been much better. Just over 15 minutes left, and the highlight that you've just seen is actually continuing as Ike on this right-hand side now, looking to produce some magic as he finds Ferreira, whose ball inside's not the best, but we get to recycle it. Jimenez now into Ferreira. Very quick passing from Thames, and blimey, oh, Obrenick's in. What a goal that is. The movement of the ball, the speed in which it happened was sensational. It was the first touch passing, and back on level terms, and a killer blow for Hoffenheim, who I've mentioned before have got to win. This was lovely though, the way we moved the ball around here. Look at that, instant passing. Ben-Hur takes a touch, finds the perfect pass, and the finish is lovely too. 1-1. We've brought him on and he's got the goal. That's what we wanted. Now they've got an injury after using all three of their subs. No, that was their final subs. Oh no, it was. So they're down to 10, Hoffenheim. Heartbreak for Hoffenheim at this point. And are we going to make it even worse? Ben-Hur picks up an injury out on that left-hand side. We've got to keep an eye on that. As Obrenick, oh, he's got to score that. Weirdly, I'm actually going to go back to what we were playing. I'm going to bring Ben-Hur off, play Obrenick as the forward man, and Dorfer's going to come in just behind. So it's not exactly unfamiliar, but Ben-Hur was struggling. 5 minutes to go, into added time nearly, and is there going to be a final twist in the tale? Monaco beating the Udogretz, who've had a torrid time. 2 minutes to go. Is there that last gasp chance for Hoffenheim? They couldn't find it there, and the ball over the top's very good from Mike, and Obrenick's in on goal to break hearts. Oh, he could have broken many hearts. And actually, we're only about 20 seconds beyond that, and there could be one more chance again. Hoffenheim really pushing for it. I'm just attacking. People will think I'm throwing this. I mean, 30 seconds left. It looks like too little, too late for the Hoffenheim boys, as we've managed the game relatively well. I've got into standard in these latter stages just to make sure, but they need a goal right now, or it's over. As well, I think it's going to be over. But we progress as group winners, unbeaten in the group. Didn't win all the games. Drew 2-1-4, but pretty convincing. Monaco will join us, and Hoffenheim crash out. Sorry about that, boys. Any Hoffenheim fans watching, I can only apologise. All right, good though. Good away win. Away in Europe against the side that were really going for it. Quite impressive. And then in a few days, then Sunderland will rest the boys. Make sure we're fit and prepared. And I'll see you for it in just a moment. By just a moment. We've been talking about this left wing-back conundrum. And I've been looking for wing-backs that could potentially do the job. 12 crossing, decent marking, decent tackling, physically and mentally very good too. Cedric Diallo could be the option out on that left-hand side that we look to bring in this January period as a potential to play as a fullback. I'm considering the options now. The scouts think he's worth it, so I mean, kind of agree with them. He's 24 though. I might have to get another scout report just to make sure. That could be way off. But we can offer him a contract. £15 million is the fee. I think that's not too bad. There is, so someone pointed this out in the comments, and they're absolutely right. The ability to sign wing backs is not easy. He wants quite a simple contract though. I mean, do we just give him 60 grand a week, see how it goes? I guess we do. Casemiro's gone, and he was never really right to play that role, but Diallo might be. And he's happy with 60 grand a week. I'm happy with 60 grand a week. I think this could be the future of Thames. We see a change around in the system. I'm going to trial it. We're going to find out if it works. We do need one on the right side, though, that we don't currently have. Ike could maybe do it, but no. I guess part of me wonders, could we just train Miquelino to play there? He's out for such a long time, though. This is the issue we've got on the right-hand side. While Murphy's here and with us, I might train him to play as this right wing-back and just to see. He's quite nicely well-rounded. He doesn't have the defensive attributes. He doesn't have the marking and the tackling, but he's got everything else, really. Positioning is shoddy as well. And anticipation's not good. Maybe not. Right then, Sunderland, and Murphy's going to come back in for Ike on that right-hand side. The rest of the team, I think we're going to remain unchanged. We only conceded one in that game, so I'm feeling overconfident. We're not really seeing enough out of Herzog and Ferreira. We need a little bit more. They've gone on a little quiet spell. Actually, I did say, can we do a little team meeting? I think we should. We can't. There isn't a suitable reason, other than the fact we've not won in 3, which I think is a suitable reason. Maybe it's just Herzog bringing everyone down because he's unhappy. Wants a new deal to reflect his ability. I would love you to have a new deal, but not for 120 grand, which is what you asked for. All right, 4-4-2 from Sunderland. We know how good they are. Matos is an unbelievably good player. 25-year-old Portuguese international. Very, very solid. And Venegas up front has got a hatful of goals already this season. 10 in 10 for him. Having a really good time. They've got this chap up front, Brian Leslie, who I'm not familiar with. The Irishman. Has he signed recently? Not that long ago. From Hamilton. Who knew? Not me. I had no idea. Right, team talk. Let's get aggressive with them. We owe Sunderland after last time. Let's fire them up a little bit, Benny boy. Recently, we've been a little bit feeble. I want us to grrr, that's what I want. Maybe not quite like that. Maybe not identical to that, because that won't help anyone. Anyway, chance. We're 2 minutes in, and is there enough grrr in us to get an early goal? That's the question. Random Bosch to deliver in. Ben-Hur was lurking, but it didn't quite get towards him. Now Venegas is we're going to give him time to bring that down, are we? Which I do think's foolish. Get in on him. And he works it forward with the help of his teammate, and it's going to go out, is it? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, heavens. Oh, well, that's not gone well. Defensively, we've become an absolute shambles recently, so that's good news. And Signy again. We're down to 7th here, if once this ticks over. Venegas here, he doesn't do a lot. It sort of deflects. Insigne, all the time in the world, just goes to get his shopping. As I chat with the front row, enjoying the game, are we? Yeah, good. They're in again here. Venegas, this go bad for worse. Frank actually does quite well and defends that. It's whether we can form some sort of breakaway as that ball's going to ruin everyone's lives. Oh, there we go. Then 5 minutes in, 2-0 down. I can't be attacking away from home. We talked about this last time. Stop doing it. Logically, Ben. Think about it. You even mentioned doing this. Did you go? No, he didn't, did you? You got carried away making videos. You thought, oh, just do another one and forget about the tactical aspects of this game. Idiot. Stupid idiot. I really should cut this moment of just sadness out, but we'll leave it in. You've got to see the truth. 2-0 down. Gone to the counter-attack. Too late now, isn't it? All right, will we be able to turn this round? That's the question. It'd be quite the comeback if we find our way to... What is that? Sorry, I mean, I've just observed that. What was that exactly? All right, is this going to be the chance where suddenly Thames decide, actually, yeah, we are decent at football. Ferreira, lovely bit of movement. Jimenez, I mean, that wasn't bad at all, was it? Smashes it at him. When there's a man to be relied upon, he's the man you call upon. And it's Thames 1, Sunderland 2, as we look to fight back as that light down the middle appears again. It was really well worked, actually. The finish from Jimenez is really the highlight of the move. The way he hammers this home. Look at this. First time, bang, left-footed, drills it. Keeper stands no chance. If you didn't catch it in a recent episode, actually, I say recent episode, it was quite a while ago. Sunderland are basically being bankrolled to levels of unbelievableness. Hence, they've got such a good squad and some very good players. All right, we've got one. The question is, can we get this back and get another? The counter-attack worked for us in that instance, but Venegas on this side, ball played in, not marking it. No, it's hit the post. We're lucky. Matos, their star winger, though, is struggling for fitness there. He's got to come off, really, or he's going to have a major injury on his hands. Ferreira, free kick, 42 minutes gone, played in. Herzog, and we're back level terms. There we go. Lovely stuff. 42 minutes gone. Sunderland 2, Thames 2. And we've just about managed to get back on track. Hopefully now, second half, we can start to put our assertiveness onto this game. Lovely free kick from Fiera in a dangerous area, headed down by Eriksson, finished off by Herzog, a training ground move. You are just a little bit, more in the second half, please, as we get to half time, leading the shots, not leading though. And the possession, we were leading in that too. All right, second half, back out underway. I fired them up a little bit. Hopefully, it'll pay off. Leia's come on for Matos, and he's just as good. So they've not really got any weaker, sadly. All right, then. Can we find a way to win this game? We've already come back from 2-0 down, showing that we're made of sterner stuff. But at the start of this half, it's actually Sunderland that looked to be the more aggressive. As for God's sake, don't open your big mouth. Is there a chance we can get back into this and win it? No, there isn't, because we're going to score again. I'm starting to lose a little bit of patience here. I'm refusing to watch their goal again. Just flat refuse. 54 minutes gone. And once again, Thames are conceding far too many goals. Ferreira, though, on this middle area of the pitch. Jimenez to Ben-Hur. It's got to be. Ben-Hur. Oh, I cannot believe it. Genuinely can't believe it. He should be finishing that off all day, every day. 20 minutes to go. I'm going to make a change up top. Ben-Hur. Look. Okay, we're doing it, actually. Herzog coming off. Obrid's come on as the complete forward. And we'll go to the two up top system again. It worked against Hoffenheim. It's got to work again. Question is, do we go for a switch up in the middle, try and freshen up that area as well? Banner potentially at this stage needs to start starting games. Ferreira, though, forward to nobody. The breakdown in play in this game has been quite awful, I must say. As Sunderland again has come forward, and we could concede 4 again here. Hunter's there. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. A penalty. Oh, it's all starting to crumble, viewers. Well, for some reason, I'm watching it from an angle now as they score again. The best defender in world football, or one of, scores it. I mean, oh, please come on, play for me. I mean, Banner's going to come on. Too little, too late, probably. He gets a hand to it, which is more annoying. I'll go attacking, final 10 minutes, but it's been poor. And Ben-Hur, for all of his good points and all the positives, has underperformed massively in the last few episodes. And it's proven when he doesn't score the goals, we don't win the games. And as Murphy gets his chance, whistles wide. 7th in the league table, 7 points behind the league leaders. And no, what can I tell you? This is what happens sometimes. As the final seconds tick away, then there we are. Sunderland 4, Thames 2, and these dreams of a title have been washed away. I've told them they were unlucky, which is more in motivation than honesty. Well, we have played Liverpool next, doing 12th, and that should be, in theory, an easier game. They're not had the best of times in recent times, so yeah, that could well be 3 points. Okay, that is going to wrap things up, and look at that poor run of form there. Started the season quite brightly, apart from that West Ham draw and an early defeat to United, but recent form has been poor. We've played some tough games. The European football's obviously got in the way of that as well. We're maybe just a little tired, you never know. But we do get a bit of a winter break coming up soon, the 22nd to the 5th. There's a gap in there that might be quite helpful. So we'll come back. The Bournemouth game, we'll see if a refreshed Thames can do the business. We'll play Bournemouth and Tottenham in that one at the start of the January period. I'm going to do January in 2 parts, a part 1 at the start and a part 2 at the end, and hopefully you'll look forward to that then. If you enjoyed this episode, do leave a like. Want to see some more, subscribe to the channel, and we love with care. For until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Well, we're a joke, a pigging joke, aren't we? Look, I mean, Ben-Hur, where have your goals been in the last 4 games? You've scored 1 in the last 5. Rubbish. Sorry, that's just having a chat with you. Before we go, very, very quickly, at the end of the episode, I went forward a few days, I didn't even see it, knockout round draw for who we're going to face. Let's find out who it's going to be then, as we've got to continue forward. Hopefully we get one of the easy-ish teams. You can look at some of the names in there now. This could be difficult, as I think, after the game did a little pause, Krasnodar, maybe, actually, is going to be the team we're looking to face then. Okay, any other big games going to be there? 1 or 2, Juventus playing Red Bull Leipzig, that's pretty big. Monaco Wolfsburg will be a toughie. Wolves get Sevilla, Rangers, Roma, Lazio, Chelsea, and then you can see Krasnodar will play against Thames. Okay, any superstars? They've got Maximov, who's their most valuable player, not necessarily their best player, but most valuable. Some decent players, but nothing we shouldn't be able to handle. But that'd be interesting then, of course, we'll play that in the February of next season, or next year even. All right, now we are going. Goodbye.